Ah, my lovely. Come here, Devushka. Sit down. Yup, fix your posture. Your Russian big sister needs to talk to you before you embarrass yourself in front of another man. First, quick announcement like real YouTuber. I just posted new video on Patreon about how to seduce like Cleopatra. Not this cheap Instagram seduction, but real queen energy, strategy, softness with power. If you like this topic about detachment and obsession, that Cleopatra video is like advanced level. But today we start with foundation. How your detachment can turn a man's brain into little obsessed soup. I know, you hear everywhere. Be unavailable, ignore him, play games, men love the chase. And then you try it and what happens? You ignore, he disappears. You wait to text, he just never texts again. Now you sit and think, maybe I'm just ugly. No, silly girl, you are not ugly. You are just doing fake detachment, not real one. Today I explain difference and how to use healthy detachment that makes high quality men more invested instead of running away. I will be a bit sarcastic, maybe a little rude, but from love. I'm not your mommy to pet your ego every second. I'm your older sister who will tell you when your crown is crooked and when you are acting clown. So, what is detachment? And no, it's not pretend you don't care while obsessively checking his Instagram 27 times a day. Real detachment is when your life, your happiness, your self-worth do not hang on his message, his mood, his attention. It is not coldness, it is not cruelty. It's stability inside you. You like him, you are open, you are warm, but you are not dying without him. Men feel this difference like animals feel weather change. A woman who is desperate, even if she posts "I'm so unbothered" quotes on story, gives nervous energy. She overtexts, over-explains, over-asks, "Are you mad at me?" A woman who is truly detached is not acting, she is busy living. She answers, she shows interest, but she can also put her phone away and forget him for some hours. This drives him crazy, because he cannot fully hold her in his hand. You want story? I give you Tolstoy. Since we are fancy today, in Anna Karenina, there is this woman, Kitty. At first she is in love with Vronsky, the charming officer. He flirts with her, gives her attention, obviously enjoys her admiration, but she is very emotionally attached, waiting for his every move. Then he drops her for Anna. Kitty is destroyed, sick, depressed. She puts her whole soul in him and he becomes bored, moves on. This is extreme version of attachment. She has nothing left for herself. Later she meets Levin. With him she is different. She has grown. She is kinder to herself, stronger, more calm. She is not chasing him, not begging. She has her own inner life, family duties, self-respect. And what happens? Levin, who at first was also insecure and confused, becomes completely devoted, obsessed in deep, loyal way. He is constantly thinking if he is worthy of her, if he can make her happy. Tolstoy shows very clearly, when a woman collapses her whole world into man, she loses power and usually loses the man too. When she has life beyond him, his feelings for her deepen. Detachment does not mean she doesn't love. Kitty loves deeply, but she is not empty shell without him. This balance creates healthy male obsession. He wants to protect her, impress her, keep her. This is the art you must learn. Not stupid game of wait 3 hours to text, but inner state of my life is full. You are beautiful addition, not my oxygen. Men become obsessed when they feel 3 things with you. First, they feel that your attention is special. You are not giving it to every random guy like free samples in supermarket. So when you choose to give time, eye contact, softness, it feels like gift. Second, they feel a little bit uncertain. Not traumatizing, I never know where I stand, but subtle mystery. He cannot fully predict you, he doesn't feel he mastered you in 1 week. Third, they feel respect. Not worship, respect. You have boundaries, you have standards, you say no calmly when something doesn't work for you. Detachment is what creates this combination. If you are always available, always answering instantly, always saying yes to last-minute plans, always rescuing him from his own laziness, he respects you less, even if he likes you. It's human nature. We do not value what is too easy, too cheap. I know, sounds harsh, But we must speak like adults. Let me give you example from real life. One girl I coached, we call her Alina. Beautiful, smart, but with heart of golden retriever. This man she liked would text her at midnight. "You up?" And she would jump like soldier. Yes, of course. She would cancel plans with friends to see him. She would cook for him, help with his projects, listen to his problems for hours. In her mind, this is love. In his mind, this is convenience. He never planned real date, never introduced her to friends, never prioritized her. Finally, she came crying to me. Why is he not obsessed with me? I give him everything. And I told her, that is exactly the problem. You give everything before he earned anything. We worked on detachment. She stopped answering night messages unless there was plan already. She started saying, "I'm busy tonight, but we can meet Saturday afternoon if you like." She stopped hosting his emotional therapy sessions on phone for free. She went back to gym, to hobbies, to friends. She still liked him, but she made herself center of her own life again. At first he was confused, even a bit angry. "You changed. You don't care about me anymore?" She didn't fight, didn't explain. Just calmly said, "I care, but I also have my life. If you want something real, we can build it. If not, it's okay." No drama, no crying paragraph. That is detachment. 2 months later, he was chasing her like crazy, planning dinners, booking weekend trips, introducing her to people. Why? Because now he had something to lose. Before she was acting like she could not live without him. Now he felt like maybe she actually can. And that thought scares male ego in best way and wakes it up. But listen, if you try do same thing from fake place, like, I'll ignore him to punish him and then he will crawl, usually it backfires, because your energy betrays you. You don't answer his text but stalk his online status. You say, "I'm so done," but your whole body is screaming, "Please pick me." Men are simpler than women, but they are not stupid. They feel this contradiction, so your job is not to perform detachment, but to build life and self-worth so strong that detachment comes naturally. When you have goals, interests, friends, work on your body and mind, spiritual life maybe, whatever. No man can be your full-time obsession. You just don't have time. And from this men feel, I must earn my place, I must show up properly, or she will quietly walk away. This is when healthy obsession starts. I know some of you will say, but what if he just leaves when I pull back? My love, if small distance makes him vanish, he was never truly with you. You did not lose real man, you lost your own illusion. Be grateful and move on. Healthy man, when you step back a little, actually steps closer if he cares. Unhealthy man accuses you, manipulates, or disappears. Better you see it early. Now, because I'm not just here to talk pretty, we do homework. And yes, you will actually do it, not just nod and then text that same trash man, "I miss you" at 1 a.m. Okay? For 1 week I want you to observe your own behavior with the man you like, or with men in general. Every time you feel strong urge to chase, like send double text, check his story again, say yes to plan you don't want, over-explain your feelings, pause. Not forever, just give yourself 15 minutes. In this pause, ask yourself, if I already knew he loves me and he will not leave, how would I act right now? Almost always, you would act calmer, kinder to yourself, less desperate. Then choose that version of you. This is practice of inner safety, real detachment. Second part of homework. Fill your week with at least 3 things that have nothing to do with men, but make you feel alive. Gym class, dance, reading, starting small project, learning makeup, studying language, anything. When your schedule has beauty inside it, you automatically stop waiting like servant for his message. You are busy being main character. This energy is insanely attractive. Third little task. If there is man in your life who only calls you when he is bored, horny or lonely, I want you to raise price on your attention. Next time he sends dry, "Hey, don't jump." Answer later, short but polite. If he doesn't offer real plan, shift energy away. You don't need big drama speech. Just quietly match his effort. Watch what happens. Some will fade, some will suddenly step up. Both outcomes are win for you. Listen to me, Moya Horoshaya. You are not here to beg for crumbs of attention like little dog. You are here to choose, to receive, to co-create love with man who values you. Detachment is not about being ice queen who never loves. It's about loving from full cup, not from empty begging bowl. True obsession from man comes when he senses you a treasure he can touch, but never fully own. Soul that stands beside him, not behind him. If this video helped you, if you felt I slapped you and hugged you in same time, subscribe so your Russian big sister can keep training you into woman men admire and respect, not just use and forget. And if you want to go deeper, especially into strategic feminine energy, check my new Patreon video on how to seduce like Cleopatra. We talk about presence, voice, eyes, power without trying too hard. In comments, tell me honestly, where do you struggle more? Letting go of chasing or building life outside of him? And also share one small action you will do this week to be more detached and more in love with your own life. I read everything, I yell at you with love, and I am proud of you more than you realize. One more thing, I'll react to the Sprinkle Lady and Mr. Father Guy sometime next week. I see many comments on them and I think would be nice to give my reaction. Пока!